Guruganaadhipataye Namah. In my last episode, I had explained Datta Maharaj how he took birth on this earth in the hermitage of Atri and Anasuya. After listening to this story from Siddhamuni, Namadaraka, that is Saraswati Gangadhar, was very happy and he requested Siddhamuni to tell some more beautiful stories, Leelas of Datta Maharaj. At that time, Siddhamuni started explaining about the next incarnation of Datta Maharaj, that is Shripada Sri Vallabha Swami. In our eastern coast of southern India, that is in Andhra Pradesh, there is a small village by name Pitapura. In that small village, there lived a pious Brahmin couple by name Apalaraja and Sumati. The wife name was Sumati and husband's name was Apalaraja. They were highly dedicated Brahmin couple. They always believed in Atithi Devo Bhava. They served the guest in such a way that guests used to feel happy with their hospitality and they used to bless them and used to leave the house. With that, Sumati was a pativrata, highly dedicated towards her husband. And these couples were leading a beautiful life, but they were facing one issue in their life. They had many children during their lifetime after marriage, but most of the children passed away and 2 kids were alive. In that, one was blind and deaf and another child didn't have legs. So it was a big, huge pain in their lifetime. But keeping those things aside, they were leading with all the important things what should be done with a proper direction in a proper path. They were involved in doing all the homa, havanas, everything on time. As a Brahman, whatever should be done, they used to do it. On one Amavasya, they were on that day in their home, they had a Shraddha, a ceremony which is being done in home to satisfy our Pitru, that is Pitru Devata means ancestors, our ancestors. And that usually during this ceremony, we see that unless and until the priests are not fed with good tasty food, nobody will have food at home. That is a common ritual even till date we follow at our home. So same way, they had finished all the rituals and they were, both the couples, husband and wife, were waiting for priest for lunch. Now, during this gap, a monk, I can say, came in front of their house and begged for bhiksha. Sumati was a woman who had always satisfied, did the best hospitality to the guest who had appeared in front of their home. Now this was the time at her home where they have to feed the priest, where they have a belief, we have a belief that if we feed the priest, that is equivalent to satisfy our Pitru Devatas or ancestors. Now during this time, unless and until the priests are not fed, how can I give bhiksha to this sadhu? But seeing that monk, she felt there is some divinity. I can clearly feel it. So it's better I'll provide the complete hospitality to the guest who has arrived in front of my house, and later we will feed the priest as soon as they come. She didn't had any other thought, so she carried the complete bhiksha and gave it to the monk who had appeared in front of her house. Monk was very happy, and it was Datta Maharaj who had disguised himself in that monk and he appeared in his real conditions and he asked, Mata, you made me very happy. You can ask me a boon what you want. She was very happy seeing Datta Maharaj. Immediately she told, a word came from your mouth as Mata. Please make that word true. Datta Maharaj blessed her and he disappeared from that place. She felt like, is it a reality or a dream? We are simple humans. How is it possible to see Datta Maharaj in front of us? And she ran inside house and she told to her husband Appala Raja what happened outside there. Even Appala Raja felt very happy because they were struggling with this problem of not having kids, and the kids who are alive were also disabled. They were very much upset, but they felt very happy. Datta Maharaj himself will be born as a child to us. And in next few months, she gave birth to a child, that was Datta Maharaj. On the 11th, finishing the 11th, 12th days after the birth, all those birth ceremonies were conducted and the child was put in cradle. So those cradle ceremonies and all were done. The priest who had come to their house to bless the child, they could completely find the divinity in that child, and they bowed in front of the child and told, since this child was born from the blessings of Datta Maharaj, and by seeing the food we can properly identify all those holy marks and signs like those chakra, shankha, everything. So he is nothing less than an incarnation of God. So we will name him as Shri Pada. Parents were very happy hearing to that name, Shri Pada. The child started growing day by day, and the parents were very, very happy seeing that infant slowly growing day by day, looking after the parents. The level of knowledge the child was having even without entering into Gurukula, and they were seeing the developmental steps of the child, and they were